here with you. Beautiful Saturday morning. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you get value out of these. Got an all levels flow that's simple yet not easy. Prepare to breathe. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And let's get ready to roll, y'all. Namaste. Morning. Good. How you doing? Oh, you got a spot. Okay. Damn, she got a spot. Look at that thing. She got 3 spots. How hard should we go today? Pretty hard. No? You've been here before, yeah? Yeah. All right. If you want to go up, if you don't mind the sun, you can go in front of my bench there.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, yeah. As long as your balance is somewhat adequate. Yeah, okay. Good morning, everybody. What a day. Perfect day for our Oceanfront practice. Welcome back to your mat, everybody. Thanks for taking the time. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're here at 9 a.m. Saturdays, Sundays, we're here at 10 a.m. Pretty much rain or shine. You know, if it's been pouring all night, then, you know, we might cancel. But anyway, you made the right choice to be here. We keep the practice all levels. I always say it's simple, yet not necessarily easy. Our lives are complicated enough. So thank you for taking the time. Let's get started in child's pose, please. So big toes towards each other, knees separated to, well, it's going to be personal for each and every one of us, a degree where your belly can expand a little bit, to where you can sink your hips back a little bit. And you could run your hands along your side body, or you can reach them out in front of you for extended child's pose. Just like this posture, as you can see, you can personalize it. Well, the rest of the flow is just like that. I'll give you the basic alignment, flow, the template. But after that, it's up to you to make the pose and in turn the whole practice conform to your body. Now, let's begin straight away. Let's exhale everything out. And then together through your nose, take a big inhale, big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, ha, ha, ha. Clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. See if you can get a little bit bigger with that breath. Exhale through your mouth, empty it out. One more, y'all. Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Good. Now, try to breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Really simple, right? Inhale, invite in, soak up this ocean air deep into your lungs. And then lips stay sealed. As you exhale, a little engagement of your core, your navel draws up and in. You gently push that breath out through your nose. And then straight away, see if you can find a smooth, slow, and rhythmic pace. Inhales that are deep and full. And exhales that are calming and meditative. Just like that, everybody. Deep, full breath in. And a slow, calming breath out. In and out through your nose. Happens to be the optimal breath for our human body. It is a breath that's going to calm your nervous system. And even though it's easy right now, right, in child's pose, which is meant to be a non-invasive posture, as you know, we're going to amp it up a little bit. It's going to get a little bit more challenging, but intend that you move through the challenges, the opportunities of this practice with this deep meditative breath in and out through your nose, and hopefully in turn, this calming state that the breathing returns you to. Think of it as like waves of energy. Now, right out in front of us, they're pretty small today, but you've seen waves out here that are big. They've probably beat you up at some point, knocked you off your feet and held you under. These waves can break down rock, can shear away cliff faces. They're very powerful. Well, these waves of breath, these waves of energy that will be moving in, moving out, these are very powerful as well. They're going to hone, sharpen, and focus your mind. If there's blockage within your body, well, just like the waves out there will break down blockages, these waves of energy, the waves of your breath, are going to break down any blockages, any tightness that has settled in your body from stress or tension. We're going to erase that, everybody. You're going to hit the reset button and leave here feeling absolutely amazing. Keep your breath flowing no matter what. And if you need to drop down to child's pose like 10, 15 times in order to do that, please do that. Do your best to make the practice healing. So you can push yourself, you can challenge yourself, you could even make this intense, but let's not beat ourselves up, right? Let's find the balance here. And the third rule, always remember your brain is a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue, those are the programs that you run through your supercomputer. Thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job, I showed up. Hey, there's 1,000 other places you could be right now. But I would venture to guess not many of them are as healthy and as beneficial as what we're about to embark on. I'm glad you're here, y'all. The layers are already coming off. Look at that. Inhale. Exhale. Good, y'all. From here, let's ease our way on up into your tabletop. All fours. That'd be hands and knees. And then from here, let's take our right arm and extend it forward. And take your left leg and extend it straight back. Now your thumb is facing up, your bicep is up by your ear. You're looking straight down. So you smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. And then do whatever you got to do to find some balance and some stability, right? So you draw your navel up and in. You can widen your base, your stance if you need. Breathe well and take about, 2 more deep breaths just to work the posture. Inhale, you can lift up a little bit higher. your shoulder, your hamstring, your glutes starting to work. And exhale, see if you can stretch a little bit longer so you feel all these muscles along the back line of your body engage. Inhale, lift up one more time, breathe it in. Nice. Exhale, go ahead and set her down. We just gonna switch it up, y'all. Take your left arm and extend it forward. Take your right leg and extend it back. Breathe deep. Check one, balance, stability. Or excuse me, check one. Whoa. Steady visual gaze and steady breath. These two things are reflective of what's going on inward. Check two is balance, stability, and alignment. And then check three, enhancement, refinement. We're lifting up high on the inhale. And then you're stretching so long that you can maybe even feel that space you're creating in your spine on your exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, lift up, little bit. Exhale, go ahead and set her down, y'all. Now, inhale, look up, tilt your tailbone up, and dip your stomach down. Breathe in. And then exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, draw your navel in, breathe out. 4 more. Inhale, you look up and you broaden across your collarbone. This is called spinal extension. Exhale, you round down. This is called spinal flexion. Inhale, look up, spinal mobility. Exhale, round her down, spinal vitality. Take 2 more on your own, everybody. Exaggerate the size of your breath and the movement. And then from here, this is kind of like the blueprint for the next posture. When you're done with those 2, curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. So knees come off the ground, your hips lift high. You might be familiar with this one. They call it the downward facing dog. Now, let's close our eyes. A lot of sensation, and that is communication going on. Your hamstrings, your shoulders, your back might be talking to you a little bit. Take any movement that feels natural to you. Can pedal your feet out, back and forth, side to side. If you'd rather be still, be still. Breathe, y'all. Awesome. This is a really good position for your body. The opposite of what we do all day, whether we're standing or sitting, in the sense of that your heart is above your head. So that means your heart is not really having to work to pump blood up to your head. You're saturating your blood with oxygen, and it's flowing very easily to that supercomputer between your ears. Spread your fingertips, all 10 fingers wide. A soft bend in your knees lets you press your hips higher. That's what we're looking for. Chin to your chest a little bit. This is a long down dog, everybody, especially for our first one. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Awesome. From here, inhale, lift your heels, roll forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And then draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. A little flow. Inhale, heels lift, roll forward like you're a wave rolling through the ocean. And then exhale, pull your hips high. Doggy. Inhale, roll it forward, breathe in. And then we're gonna lower slow. 5. Good. 4, elbows straight back. 3, you gotta shift forward, and shoulders and hips should move together. 2, take it all the way down. Slide your hands back an inch or 2. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest, little to no weight in your hands. Let's everybody pick your hands off the ground in the first one. Exhale, take her back down. Good, y'all. Inhale, once again, lift up to that perfect degree. You're still looking straight down so that your back of your neck is really long. Exhale, take her back down. If you want to press with your hands a little bitty, be my guest. Inhale, lift up, shoulders back. You're just trying to make it feel really good, y'all. Exhale, take her back down. Last 2. Inhale. You want that sensation to be like, ah, ha, ha. Exhale, take her back down. That's a positive noise, by the way. Inhale, lift up, last one. Now, once again, this time around, let's hold. Again, pick your hands off the ground, and then lift your legs off the ground. So a little bit of cobra pose, a little bit of shalabhasana. Whole back line of your body, your posterior chain doing the work here. Lift up, breathe in here. Exhale, go ahead and set everything down. Inhale to hands and knees or straight to plank pose, you know, if you're feeling ambitious. Exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing donkey. And then from here, look forward. Step your feet up behind your wrists. So your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Now start with a pretty big bend in your knees. You don't have to keep it a big bend in your knees, but that's a good, safe, supportive place to start, right? Make the practice healing, because this practice can hurt you if we bulldoze our way through it, if we move through it mindlessly, but it can help to open you and heal you and release things in your body if you move through it mindfully. Take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow for ragdoll pose. Now you can shake your head out. You can sway your torso out back and forth, side to side. We just, with that cobra pose, and we added in that shalabhasana, the scorpion, we were working and toning the muscles of our posterior chain, the back line of your body. Now we're opening, we're stretching, we're releasing, and we'll do this constantly throughout our practice. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet back together in the center of your mat. With at least a soft bend in your knees, chin to your chest. We'll roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Ooh. When you come to standing, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. You okay there, Tucker? Feel this deep breath in and this slow breath out. And if you have an intention for your practice today, you know, maybe it's just to release and mitigate the stress and tension from our week. Set that intention, see it clearly. Like put yourself in a place of already having achieved it. Maybe it's just getting an awesome physical exercise. See it clearly. It doesn't have to be grandiose, but you do want an intention. And we'll move through the practice in a way that keeps us going towards that intention. Breathe well. Thank yourself for being here. And let's get her done, y'all. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Let's do this. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. You know, at the top, you could even lean it back a little bit. We've opened a little bit. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Put a soft bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Inhale, find your halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands just below your knees on your shins. You want to flatten out your spine. Good, and then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, and hold for just a moment. We come to this transition a lot, and it's pretty important that you want to do it right. Okay, now, shoulders and hips should move together. You could drop to your knees if you want. Take the inhale, shift a couple inches forward, about 4 inches forward. And then on your exhale, lower halfway down. Now your shoulders and hips move together. If your hips just sank down, you got to drop to your knees. And then inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are down, shoulders back. From your core, pull it in and send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog attack. Breathe. Little bend in your knees here. Spread all 10 fingers and press both hands through your mat. So we're active and engaged rather than just going through the motions. Now, you probably, if you were to just go through the motions, get some benefit. But, you know, we probably can't get the full benefit out of anything unless we're paying attention, unless we're active and engaged. Feel the posture. Feel these waves of energy, these waves of the breath moving in and moving out. Inhale, press your hips back, and look forward here, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or lightly spring your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take your inhale, pull your chest out long for that halfway lift. Eat. And then fold, draw your navel in, dive in deeply. Lead with chest, inhale, rise, float your torso, reach it up high, and at the top, you lean it back till your body's just like, right there. Excellent. Exhale, fold all the way back down, Uttanasana. Moving the waves of energy in, and you're surfing them. Inhale, halfway lift, hips pull back, head reaches out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. There we go, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky. It's that sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Chin to chest, head dropping down. Being upside down like this, in inverted posture, helps to raise the levels of serotonin naturally. Naturally. You didn't even have to wake and bake, y'all. Though I'm sure some of you did. Inhale. Exhale. And all y'all that just turned your head and looked up here, yeah, you're who I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Give me that halfway lifty, a flat backy. Good, dive in deep, empty out completely. Inhale, rise, float your torso, reach it up high, lean it back, but stretch your arms. I want you to lift up and away. Amazing. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. Lower with control, elbows straight back. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog, that spinal mobility. Exhale, hips to the sky, cellular vitality. Woo! Nice. We're off to a great start. Nothing complicated, right? All this stuff is simple, yet not always easy. Give me 2 more deep breaths. Take 1 more of those flows on your own. You could add something, you could skip something. It's up to you, everybody. You got to breathe deep, y'all. You got to breathe deep. That's the flow, y'all. Riding the waves of your breath like you're a big wave surfer. Moving those waves of energy into all the places that you need. Every nook, every cranny in your body. Some of us might discover some nook and crannies in our body that we forgot existed years ago. Getting up in that old attic and just sweeping out the cobwebs. Ha ha. You got to do it at some point, everybody. Today's the day. Amazing job. Inhale. Exhale. Drink up that ocean air into every cell, every molecule, every proton, neutron, and electron that makes up your beautiful form. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right. If you're with me in down dog, if not, it's cool. Join us whenever you're ready. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead now, bend your right knee. Take your right heel towards your left shoulder. So that's kind of like a scorpion tail with your leg, right? If you want to donkey kick that leg out to get those snap, crackle, pops out, cool. If you want to circle your knee, that'll help too. If you want to flip your dog, hey, who might have stopped a flipper, y'all? Breathe. 5. Awesome, Terry. 4. Oh, nice. 3. Back to that 3-legged dog in 2. All right. Right hand down, inhale, take your right leg back up high to the sky. Now flex your foot instead of pointing your toes. And now spiral inward with your right thigh so that levels your hips out. Next, walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee at least a little bit. Ease that hamstring pressure. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then from here, let's take flight. Open up your arms and come to something that we call, well, some of us call balancing, others call lack thereof. Either way, if someone was sitting next to you, or listening to you, breathe, they wouldn't know whether you just fell over or not. Engage your left quadriceps, solidify your foundation, squeeze your shoulder blades to stay buoyant and broad across your heart. And then soften your face and try not to do that thing with your lips. Yeah, everybody. Let's take one more inhale. You got the option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of space and a little bit of length. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, back to 3-legged doggy. That wasn't so bad, right? For me, I mean. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. See if you can step your foot all the way through to low lunge so that your knee is stacked right above your ankle. And then begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg a couple times. We've had a forward fold, couple forward folds already, but this one seems to be a little bit more intense. So see what you're working with in that right hamstring. After about 3 or 4 times in and out, settle in with your leg straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. That doesn't mean completely straight. Find a halfway lift. Look up, pull your right hip back, and then exhale, fold into your right hamstring. So that front leg is still straight-ish, y'all. A lot of communication coming out of that hamstring right now, right? Hopefully what it's saying is like, okay. It's pretty obvious we need this a little bit more often. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Go one more. Inhale. Oh, nice. Exhale. Come back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Re-lengthen your stance if you need. Inhale. Warrior 2. Remember that formula? Check 1, steady visual gaze and steady breath. Check 2, balance, stability, alignment. So right down the center of your mat, you should have right heel intersect left arch of your foot. Your back left toes are going to angle forward slightly, a little bit. And then gaze is out over your right fingertips. Now we see what we can get cooking. Inhale, you get taller. You stretch your arms longer. There we go. And then exhale, you can sink down a little bit deeper. As you do, I want you to feel your left leg and your right leg. Make sure they're working equally. The tendency that I have is to lean forward, and so I'll feel that more in my front right leg. Should feel it pretty equally, shoulders right above hips. Another full breath. Drink up this ocean air, really, really deep. Exhale it out. Inhale, start to reach it forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Now, if you're new to this and you're not sure exactly where to be, you see people around here with their forearm across their thigh? That's a good place to be. In my opinion, not only my opinion, I think a lot of instructors share this opinion. If you were to jam your hand to the ground and then your butt sticking way back and your shoulders collapsing down, you know, that's not great. You want clean lines of energy. You want to be narrow. Now, if your forearm is on your thigh like that, make sure we're not just dropping our ear on our shoulder, right? Little bit of space. Now take your left hand and reach towards the ocean. Palm facing down. Pull up and away, y'all. Sensation. Sensation, but not pain. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. You still got a nice deep bend in your front right knee, right? Even though that thigh is talking to you. Oh, it's talking. It's talking pretty loud for some of us. 2 more breaths. That's it, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Soak it up. Inhale. Amazing. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward. Lower slow. Elbows straight back. Shoulders and hips together. Inhales that upward facing dog. You know it well. From your core, exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Circle that, circle that, circle that knee, y'all. Do what feels right. Flip it if you want to flip it. Breathe. 5. A little bit more cooking than we had in child's pose, right? 4. But the breath hasn't changed at all. 3. Oh, nah. 2. All right. Left hand down. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Flex of the foot. Internal rotation the thigh. No. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Left leg parallel. Bend your right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lifting. Let's see. Let's see how graceful can we open up our arms and come to fly. Okay. Listen, I got to be honest. That was not very graceful. But it was absolutely perfect. I certainly could not have done any better myself. Whether it turns out to be graceful doesn't matter. The fact that we try to make it that way brings a certain quality of attention towards it, which takes this from a physical exercise and adds in the mental inner side. Damn, I'm rolling today, y'all. Last inhale, you got the option to reach your hands forward. That's challenging. With challenge comes change. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Inhale, left leg, send her on up. Exhale, shift forward, pull knee in the chest, step it all the way through. Knee above your ankle. Begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. There we go. See what you're working with, y'all. And then settle in, legs straight enough to get a good amount of sensation, not pain, sensation. Look up, left hip pulls back another inch, that controls intensity, and then fold into that hamstring. With your meditative breathing, hopefully within a couple of breaths, you're gonna feel that sensation dissipate. We start to open and create length, but in a safe way. We don't want to force anything because force is always met with resistance, right? Phenomenal. We just hit the snooze button today or what? Take an inhale here. It's all good. I would have if I could have. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Re-lengthen if you need. Inhale, warrior 2. Heart towards La Jolla. Deep diaphragm breathing. Alignment has you steady and sturdy. Like if I were to come over and try to push you over, you wouldn't move an inch. And then, active and engaged, physically engaged enough to feel it everywhere in your body. But calm enough with your meditative breathing that you can hold this forever. Inhale. Exhale. Drink up ocean air deep into lungs. Keep it flowing. Take another wave. Move it in. And move it out, y'all. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose. Utthita Parishva Konasana. Balance, stability, all comes down to, you know, some of the same things for each and every posture. It's hard to really get all that you can get out of the posture if you're barely hanging on, especially in a lunging posture like this. We should be solid and steady. Now, right hand towards the ocean, palm is facing down. So that is called external rotation with your shoulder. That's the same rotation we want in our downward facing dog. Widening the upper shoulders and back. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now your right hand can slide down the back of your right leg. Look up over your left fingertips. Keep a deep bend in your front left knee. And keep that knee pointing straight forward. Yes, everybody, fantastic. Reach it up, reach it back, breathe in. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Low, shift forward, lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart and let it shine. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale. Now bend your knees a little bit. Press your hips back and look forward. Very end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale. Sink your hips back. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Inhale, now chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands high. Toes, heels, and knees squeeze. It's almost like there's a chair behind you, just out of your reach. Sink down and stick your butt way back. I tell you what, pretend like there's someone standing behind you that you just really, really want to impress. So sink down, stick back. Beautiful. Inhale, upper body is ascending. You lift up and away. And exhale, lower body is descending. Simple posture, but there's a reason I'm not doing it. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release, forward fold, straighten your legs. Dive it on in, see? Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart. From your core, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Let's keep getting her done. Inhale your right leg. Send her up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Whether you can or can't, doesn't matter. Inhale, straighten your front right leg to that perfect degree. Exhale, come right back in, a low lungerie. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat, open wide, spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. I'm talking about length, y'all, length. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill down, step back, shift forward, lower halfway. We're surfing those waves of our breath, everybody. Upward face and opens your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And exhale, sweep her through a low lunge. Inhale, front left leg straightens. Not too much and not too little. Exhale, come right back in it, y'all. Back foot flat. Inhale, open wide. Spread your wings. Heart to La Jolla. Take the whole exhale to find length and extended side angle pose. Stay low. Inhale, reversing warrior. Ah. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. You are doing awesome. Awesome. We're going to have less breaths in downward facing dog. So it's going to seem like a little bit more movement, but it's not going to be any faster or slower. We're moving with the breath. Inhale, hips press back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Give me that halfway lifty, chest pulls out long. And give me that forward foldy, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift and reach. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, that's Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway, it's Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart, this is Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Newbies, I'm not making this stuff up, I swear. Inhale, right leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, knee directly above ankle. Inhale, you straighten your front right leg to that perfect place. Exhale, you're right back in it. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior. You know where to go from here, everybody. Go for it. Breathe well. Keep moving those waves in and clearing out what you don't need. That can be blockage within your body. That can be an idea or a thought. Anything that's taken us away from this moment, this experience. I want you to get all you can get. Left side on your own. Let's not forget that hamstring stretch. Or knee to nose, for that matter. But if you really wanted to, you could skip it. Breathe well. Huge service here, everybody. Huge service you're doing. You could get this stuff in a yoga studio, or maybe even a gym for that matter. But in a yoga studio, it's going to cost you 30 bucks a pop. And let's be honest, this is the best yoga studio in the world. In the world. So blessed to be here, everybody. Whew, I'll meet you right back in dogger now. Y'all breathing? Y'all breathing deep? Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing, everybody. From here, let's walk our hands back towards our feet. And at the back of your mat, we'll take Padangusthasana. So either grabbing your big toes with your middle and index fingers. You could take Padahastasana if you're familiar, sliding your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. And you can bend your knees if you need. Look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And then exhale, fold. Pull with your arms a little bit. Your elbows are going to bow out to the sides. But balance, right? We don't want to force this. You could hurt yourself right here. And, you know, a lot of times if we're just trying too hard, it ends up being never enough. Inhale. Exhale. Honor what you're feeling. Make your time here healing. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Release that. Walk your hands all the way forward to plank pose. Ha, push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. Roll open to your right for side plank pose. Your other right. Ah, oh, not you, Kiana. Man, you're doubting yourself there. Lift your hips, everybody. Even if you're dropping a knee or a forearm, try to lift your hips. Engage your outer obliques. Now, how's your jaw doing? Oh, soften there. Lift those hips. Ah. If you're feeling strong and you want to take your right leg up off your left, go for it, y'all. Right hand towards the ocean. Give me 2 deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, another full breath. Reach long. Our exhale with plank, with right knee into nose. Take it down, right knee into nose. Good, inhale your right leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your right foot through to your hands, low lunge. You can stay high in the ball of your left foot. Root down, reach your hands to the sky for crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Good. Balance, stability. If balance is the issue, my guess would be your feet are too narrow. They should be about hips width apart, kind of like train tracks. Reach high, breathe in. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward, navel in. Twist to your right. Hook your left elbow, your other right. Oh. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Good. Now, if your thumbs are way up here by your shoulder, a lot of times what's happening is you're just kind of collapsing on your thigh. There should be some daylight between your left rib cage and your right thigh. So lift your torso up and rotate so that your heart finds your thumbs. See if you can bring your back heel so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. Press through your heel, reach through your head, then use leverage. Rotation, rotation, rotation. 3 more breaths. If you want to separate those hands, fly your arms wide. Get her done. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more, huh? Get all you can get. Inhale. Ah, amazing, everybody. Exhale. Release to low lunge. If your back knee is down, pick it up. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Today especially, you might want to stagger yourself with your neighbor. You know, otherwise in that halfway lift, you're going to find your face in someone's asana. And then if you'd like to grab your big toes, your ankles, do it. Breathe. Breathe deep. You know, you're getting more movement, mobility, and exercise in this hour, probably slightly over an hour here today, than some people you know will get all month. This is huge. You're supercharging your internal pharmaceutical factory. Dopamine's going up, oxytocin, serotonin. That's not even scratching the surface, by the way. And your cortisol is going to drop off the table. Yeah, you could take pills and medications for that, but those have side effects. Whether it's, you know, dry mouth, hair loss, or excessive flatulence, those have side effects. You're a nurse, you would know some of those side effects. I don't know. The only side effects here is you're going to feel balanced. You're going to feel really good. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Hands underneath your shoulders. Halfway lifty, look up and lengthen. Exhale, take your arms open like airplane wings. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. Let's stay with the hamstrings. Turn your right toes out towards the ocean. You could shorten your stance a little bit if you're really wide. And then triangle pose, legs are straight. Reach, reach, reach. Keep it a length, tick-tock of the arms, right hand down, left hand high. Oh, nice. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? That hamstring, that inner thigh. Hopefully we're hitting all the things, hit all the places, y'all. If you want to challenge yourself more, left hand can reach to the ocean. If you want some more challenge, right hand up parallel, 5. Into balancing in 4. Here we go, y'all, 3. Start to look down, 2. Take your hands north and south once again. Bend your front right knee. Take your right fingertips about 12 inches in front of your right toes. Lean into your front right leg. Take your left leg up parallel to the ground. It's triangle pose with a wee bit of balancing. Drive down your right heel. Squeeze at the quadricep. Top left foot is flexed, spiraling away from the midline of your body. Your right fingertips can be on the ground. If you got a water bottle, that'll help you out. I like to pick mine off the ground, allowing for my spine to be a little bit more parallel to the ground. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more. Inhale. Now bend your right knee a bit. Exhale your left hand to the ground and meet your right. Left knee in towards your nose. Good, y'all. Set your left foot down next to your right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, clench your palms, step back to plank pose. High push-up. Squeeze your legs, ground into your right hand, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Lift your hips, y'all. Outer obliques engaged. Tyler, I got your spot right up here, buddy. You're a little late, but it's never too late. Modify however you need. If you're feeling strong and your strength is supreme, left leg up off your right. There we go, y'all. Left hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Reach, breathe in. Strength, length, and vitality. Exhale, plank, left knee in towards your nose. Oh, inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, come on up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, slide on the heart, navel in, lean forward, twisting left. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Remember, a little bit of daylight between your right rib cage and left thigh. I'm gonna come over, try to push you over. How steady and sturdy are you? Back heel, see if you can stack it above the ball of your foot. Or drop the knee if you're a little bit overwhelmed. Good, y'all. Amazing, y'all. Want to separate those hands? Fly them wide? Go for it. Give me 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths now. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. This is it. Inhale. Rotation. Good. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. You know the deal. You know the drill with this one. Option to interlace your fingers at your lower back for chest expansion and shoulder opening. Find a halfway lift. Your hands are going to pull back. Your shoulders are going to roll back. You're going to broaden. And then exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Hands are interlaced, but they lift off your lower back and reach. Yeah. Breathe. A lot going on sensation-wise, movement-wise. But your breath is helping you, moving you towards an inner quality of stillness, peace, and balance. Like you feel a lot, but you're not freaked out, right? Hopefully. Take another inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, open up your arms, fly them wide. Inhale, rise, come all the way up to standing. Turn left toes out. Shorten your stance if you need. Triangle pose. Out, reach, reach, reach. Tick-tock of those arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Woo! Option, right hand reaching towards the ocean. Option, left hand up parallel. 5, 4. That balancing transition in 3, 2. Take your hands north and south. Look down. Left fingertips a foot in front of the toes. Lean into it, y'all. Lean into it. The balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Steady gaze, steady breath. Your body, your mind will follow. Inhale. Exhale. Drinking it up deep into your lungs. And clearing out what you don't need. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, awesome. Take an inhale here. Bend your left knee a little bit. Exhale, right hand to the ground, knee in towards your nose. Set your right foot down next to your left. That's a forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold and squat down deep. Lift your heels. Curl into a ball. Tuck your chin to your chest. See if you can bring your forehead towards your knees. Awesome, everybody. You can unfurl your spine. Keep your toes like they are. Set your knees down in front of you. And for a lot of us, that's pretty intense. You walk your hands forward. For some of us, it's kind of okay. So you bring it so your shoulders are stacked above your hips. For some of us still, you could go further. So you walk your hands behind you a little bit. How often is it that you take some time, you give a little bit of time to this very selfless servant that are your feet, right? They're working all day for you. If this is uncomfortable, good. Good. It has to be on some level, right? If this was all easy, you wouldn't get anything from it. But it does matter that you're here, because you knew this was going to be hard on some level, but you still showed up. That tells me something really good. From here, everybody's looking at me like, long enough, Steve, or what? Walk your hands forward, clench your palms, take an inhale. Forward fold is your exhale. Inhale, last halfway lift of our day. Exhale, plant palms, step to plank. Lower all the way down to your chest. Now, you can do what we kind of did earlier with the cobra and the shalabhasana, or you could take your hands, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, and stretch your arms forward. Looking straight down, biceps by ears, zipping up your legs, exhaling everything out. Inhale, lift everything up. We've done a lot in opening and stretching posterior chain. You got to strengthen it as well. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, breathe in. Release. Run your hands along your side body, left ear to your mat, gaze right. Ha! Whew. Chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand. Left foot left. Exhale everything. Eat. Inhale. Kick your legs up and back. And lift everything up. Good, y'all. Kick them up, kick them back. See if you can lift your thighs. Knees in towards each other. Two breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Breathe in. Release. Right ear to your mat. Gaze left. Bend your knees. You can windshield wiper your legs. Tell you what. Let's have one more down dog. One more down dog. When you're ready. Half pigeon is next. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take an inhale. Go ahead. Step your right foot through to your hands. Half pigeon pose. Drop your back knee. Right ankle comes across. For some people, knee issues, ankle issues, this is a little bit too much. You can lay on your back and take the supine version as well. And let me know if you need that. I'll come over and help you out. Otherwise, inhale, hands walk back, open heart. And exhale, walk your hands out, open hips. This is going to get into your glute, your piriformis muscle, which all just is connected into our back, right? The whole posterior chain. Breathe well. You folks joining us online, I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're enjoying your practice. Keep breathing, y'all. Hey, Wilbur, what are you doing there? Let's walk our hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn to face the street. Bring the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. We call this Janu Sirsasana. Sit bones are flat. Root down. Take the whole inhale to reach high. Turn and square up with your left leg. Take all that length and exhale, lay it out long. Fold her down deep. And that same deep diaphragm breathing that we began to cultivate an hour ago, very alive here as we wind this down. And as we do wind it down, a lot of times the tendency is to, it's a little bit less physically demanding. And we're a little bit more still. So your mind will want to make up for that and wander. Bring it back to the breathing, to the sensation, to this experience, this moment right now. Has that been pretty consistent?
Yeah.
One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back up. Soles of your feet together, knees open nice and wide. We call this one Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. That's right, brother. You can either grab over your toes or your ankles. Root down, lengthen up, breathe in. And then hinge at your waist, lead with your heart, and fold down there. You, of course, have your forearms on your inner thighs to pry your hips open. I know, dude. Wilbur! I saw him over there jumping on you.
I went and I think he's hot, so I put some water on him in the shower, but
You're a good one, Wilbur. You're a good one. Oh, you're quiet. Quiet down, cobra. Stop it. Stop it. Hey. You little asshole. Let's come back up, everybody. Take your right leg, swing it around behind you. We're going to face the street, and we've got half pigeon on our left leg. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Exhale, walk it out. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Half pigeon pose. Breathe well. Breathe well. One on the stand. Can you put it over here? Like this one? Over here? Like
at the very end.
yeah, they'll see it when they come out of the car. Awesome, everybody. Walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your left hip. Turn back to face the ocean. Sole of your left foot, inner right thigh. Janu Sirsasana. Root down, reach high, breathe in. Turn, square, and just get into that hamstring. Your back. In a really healing way. Breathe. then can you put this one like kind of like you're doing with that one, or on the way out, but way over there? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Cool. You're a good one. Last 2 breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's come back up. Straighten both legs out in front. Palms face up. Roll easily onto your back, where you will have a little happy baby pose, y'all. Happy baby. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Unless there's something else you need. That's what we're here for, to give ourselves what we need. Twist and hit both sides evenly. Hey, and when you're all good, you're good. You can pull it back to center, pull both knees in one last time. And then you made it. Let it go. Let your legs fall out. Your toes are going to fall open. Palms can rest face up along your side body. Lay back. Close your eyes. Let's take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. And hold full. Release. Release. Good, everybody. You've been controlling your breath for a little over 60 minutes now. Let it go. Let it be natural. You've been physically active and engaged for a little over 60 minutes. Let everything soften. And allow, give yourself permission to bask in this peace, this sense of stillness. Everything we've done up until this point has been to prepare us for this point. Shavasana. I'll guide us out in just a few.
Everything's done electronically.
I'm just thinking of something I can read off of to say up there.
The best way to put it, man, is just community-supported farm box, and connecting community online marketplace.
Basically, fresh produce and veggies directly from family-owned farms to people's homes.
Okay. Feel that ocean breeze on your skin. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe in lightly. Wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you'd like to take a little bit of movement, you can do that. And you can, of course, remain here as long as you'd like. Could roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side. And you've got the option to make your way to seated. I always like to keep my eyes closed to preserve this pristine state for as long as possible. What you did today was mega. Huge, huge service, huge benefit for yourself. Thank yourself for being here. Your brain is a supercomputer. We need to use the positive programs. I thank you for showing up. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. I feel truly blessed to be able to do this work. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. The reason I started these classes 14 years ago was because I knew everybody can benefit on many different levels. And as I mentioned earlier, you can get it in a studio, but it costs you $30. So thank you for honoring the donation-based system, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity. I hope you get value out of your time here. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Amazing job today, everybody. Amazing. Thank you so much. If you're